My dear students, today I am going to do unitary method, which is a very important topic of maths. This is usually taught in junior school, but it is necessary even up to class 10. Therefore, you can say it is necessary right from the lower class to the higher class, especially in science, class 9 and 10. There are some problems which are well solved by using this method, unitary method. Okay. So let us then start this. So let us take an example. Now why it is called unitary method? So you will see as the example is explained. Okay. Now suppose there is a question. Suppose there is a question this way. Price of 20 erasers. Price of 20 erasers is rupees 60. Find the price of 12 erasers. Okay. Say this question. Price of 20 erasers is rupees 60. So you are asked to find the price of 12 erasers. Now we will follow the unitary method this way. So we will write, this is how you will do the thing. Price of 20 erasers equal to rupees 60. Therefore, price of 1 eraser equal to what? Now see, we are going to find price of 1 eraser. Now 1 means unit. This is why it is called unitary method. So in this method, we always try to find first the price or whatever of 1 unit. 1 eraser, 1 this, 1 that, like that. So because of this 1, it is called unitary method, because unit means 1. So price of 20 erasers 60 rupees. Therefore, price of 1 eraser will be definitely less than 60. 20 erasers cost 60 rupees. Therefore, 1 eraser will cost definitely less than 60. Now, if less than 60, we will divide, and if this thing is less than this, then we will divide. And if it is more, in some cases, when I'll explain next. So you will see we'll have to multiply. All right. Now here we have to divide because price of 1 eraser will be less than 60. So 60 divided by 20. Now remember another thing, divide always right hand figure by left hand figure. Right hand figure is 60, left hand figure is 20. Divide 60 by 20. Similarly, when you multiply 60 by 20. In some other questions you will see. Whether you multiply or divide, it is always right number by left number. So 60 is the right number, 20 is the left number. Therefore, we will divide 60 by 20. And now why we are dividing? Because price of 1 eraser will be less than 60. For less, we will divide. And always divide right hand number by left hand number. Okay. So that means this is 3. So price of 20 eraser 60. So price of 1 eraser will be 60 by 20. That means rupees 3 rupees. Now we have to find out price of 12 erasers. Therefore, price of 12 eraser will be equal to what? Now see, price of 1 is 3. The price of 12 will be definitely more. I mean, you also have this common experience. Price of 1 eraser is 3. Now if you want to buy 12, definitely the price will be more. So we'll multiply. So multiply 3, again multiply right number by left number. So right number is 3, left number is 12. So 12. That means 36. So this is the answer. I followed? So again I explain. See carefully. Price of 20 erasers 60 rupees. Therefore, price of 1 eraser will be less than 60. So we'll divide. And when you divide, always divide the right number by left number. So 60 divided by 20, that is 3. Therefore, price of 12 will be definitely more than 3. So we'll multiply 3 into 12, 36 rupees. So 36 rupees is the answer. So find the price of 12 erasers. This is the answer. Okay. Let us see another. Now suppose the question is, a car travels 50 kilometer and takes 45 minutes. Say a car travels 50 kilometer in 45 minutes. So a car travels 50 kilometer in 45 minutes. Now the question is, what time it will take to travel 70 kilometer? So what time it takes to travel 60 kilometer, to travel 70 kilometer, sorry, to travel 70 kilometer. This is a question. A car travels 50 kilometer in 45 minutes. So what time it takes to travel 70 kilometers? So 70 kilometer it will travel in what time? So you have to find that time. Okay. Again we proceed this way. This is the answer, and this is how you write. To travel 50 kilometer. 50 kilometer, the car takes, it takes what time? It takes 45 minutes. Alright. So this is how you write. And when you write these sentences, try to write always in one line. Do not extend to the next second line. So to travel 50 kilometer, the car takes 45 minutes. Therefore, to travel 1 kilometer. So again you see unitary 1, right? So it takes what time? Now 50 kilometer, for 50 kilometer it takes 45 minutes. Therefore to travel 1 kilometer definitely it will take less than 45 minutes. Therefore you have to divide. Divide right number by left number. That means 45 divided by 50, so many minutes. So to travel 1 kilometer it takes what time? 45 by 50 minutes. Now we can cancel, but we will not do that. We will do it in the next time together. Alright. Therefore, to travel 70 kilometer. To travel 70 kilometer, it takes what time? Now to travel 1 kilometer, it takes this minute. Now to travel 70 kilometer, definitely it will take more. Therefore, we will multiply. So when more, multiply. When less, divide. So 45 by 50 into 70, so many minutes. Now by cancelling you get 63 minutes. So this is the answer. 45 by 50 into 70, so you cancel and all that. Cancel, divide, so you will get 63 minutes. So that is the answer. So to travel 70 kilometer, it takes what? 63 minutes. Okay. Yes, I hope now things are being clear to you. Now let us see another example of this type. So why it is called unitary? That point I hope has been clear. Unit means one, and at first we always find for 1. Okay. Okay, now let us see the next question. Next question is this one. Weight of 90 bricks. Weight of 90 bricks is 270 kg. 90 bricks, the weight is 270 kg. Find the weight of 120 similar bricks. Similar bricks. Is it clear? Weight of 90 bricks is given 270 kg. So you have to find the weight of 120 exactly similar bricks. Okay. Again, let us do it by unitary method. Okay, let us see. Now what will be the first line? Weight of 90 bricks is 70 kg. So weight of 90 bricks equal to 270 kg. 270 kgs. Therefore, we try to find weight of one brick. Weight of one brick. 90 bricks weigh 270. Therefore, one brick weight will be definitely less. So again, we divide, isn't it? Divide what? Right number by left number. Always divide right hand number by left hand number. So here you get 0, 0 cancel 3 kg. All right. So weight of one brick is how much? 3 kg. Now we have to find weight of 120 kg, 120 similar bricks. So weight of 120 bricks equal to what? Now weight of one brick is 3. Now weight of 120 will be definitely more. So multiply 3 into 120. So 3 into 120. That means 360 kgs. So this is the answer. 360 kgs. So weight of 90 brick 270 kg, weight of one brick 3 kg, weight of 120. This. Now where to divide, where to multiply? So that point should be clear. Right? Okay, now we will do more unitary method sum, but of different type. Okay. Yes, I hope this has been clear to you. Now let us see now different type of questions, but we must do by unitary method. Okay. Okay. Now let us see this question. Ten men can do a work. This is a question in 2 days. How long will 8 men take to do the same work? See the question. 10 men can do a work. Suppose the work of digging a pot or suppose making a road, something like that. So 10 men can do a certain work in 2 days. Now the question is, how many days will 8 men take to do the same work? Now 10 men can do in 2 days. Therefore, 8 men will take more time because it is less men. So 10 men takes 2 days, isn't it? So 8 men. So less number, a fewer number of men. This is 10 men, this is 8 men, fewer number, 2 fewer. So definitely they will take more than 2 days. More than 2 days, how many days? That is what you have to find out. Okay. So this is time and work sum. This question is about time and work. Now time and work questions are necessary up to class 10. Up to class 10 maths you require time and work sum. So listen this carefully. Okay, this is how we do by unitary method. So 10 men take 2 days. All right. To do the work, 10 men take how many days? 2 days. Therefore, 1 man alone. Yes, you see. 10 men takes 2 days. Now, if only 1 man works, definitely it will take many more days. 10 men together doing the work and they can finish in 2 days. If only 1 man has to work, 1 man has to do the whole work, definitely he will take many more days. So many more, so we have to multiply. See how this question is similar to the other three which I showed before. So here it is a question of more, not less. Therefore not divide. This time question of multiplying. So 10 men take 2 days. So 1 man will take how many days? More days. Therefore 2 into 10 days. That means 20 days. 10 men can finish the job, finish the work in 2 days. If one man alone has to do the work, he will take 2 into 10, 20 days. So 2 into 10, 20 days. Obviously, it is a common sense, no? One man working, definitely more days. Now, we have to find out 8 men. Now, 8 men, yes, so now you see, one man takes 20 days, 2 into 10, 20 days. One man takes these days. Now, 8 men, if 8 men do, definitely 8 men will take less than these days. So 10 men take 2 days. One man alone will take 2 into 10, 20 days. Now 8 men will take definitely less than 20 days. Therefore, we have to divide. Always divide right number. That means 2 into 10. This right number 20 by left number 8. So see this carefully. 10 men to do the work. 10 men take 2 days. So one man takes 2 into 10 days. Therefore, 8 men will take 2 into 10, this 20 divided by 8. Because 8 men, they will take fewer days, isn't it? So, this becomes what? For 10 by 4, that means 5 by 2, that means 2.5 days. 2.5 days. So, this is the answer. So, by simplifying this, you get 5 by 2, that means 2.5 days. You followed? So, this is time and work sum. Now, here we did not divide, we multiplied. In the previous 3 sums, we divided. But here we have to divide because we are finding less. When you have to find more, you multiply. Now, when you have to find less, then divide. Okay. So, answer is 2.5 days. Okay. Now, let us do a similar sum. So, this time suppose the speed of a car and distance traveled. All right. Now, this is the question. The question is this: traveling at 50 km per hour. This is a speed. 50 kmph. Kmph means kilometer per hour. A car takes 6 hours. A car takes 6 hours to cover a certain distance. To cover a certain distance. So a car is moving at what speed? 50 km per hour. Now it takes 6 hours to cover a certain distance. All right. Now the question is, what time it will take, what time the car will take to cover the same distance at a different speed. What time it will take to cover the same distance, at a different speed. At what speed? 80 km per hour. This is the question. See the question carefully. Traveling at 50 km per hour, the car takes 6 hours to cover a certain distance. Now, what time it will take, how many hours it will take to cover the same distance if the speed is increased to 80 km per hour. Now, at 50 km, it takes 6 hours. Now, when the speed is more increased, definitely it will take less time, less hours. So that you have to find out. Okay. Now, let us see by unitary method how we can do it. These sums can be done by ratio and proportion method also. That is another method. I may show you later, ratio and proportion method. But now we are discussing what? Unitary method. As I told you, up to class 10 in math, science, both, this method is very useful. Okay. Now this is how we will write. This is the answer. At 50 km per hour, the car takes what time to travel the distance? 6 hours. At this speed, the car takes what time to travel a certain distance? 6 hours. Therefore, at 1 kilometer per hour, the car takes what time? At 50 kilometer per hour, at this speed, it takes 6 hours. If it travels only at a very low speed, 1 kilometer per hour, definitely it will take more time. Therefore, you have to multiply 6 into 50. So it will take 6 into 50 hours. So 50 kilometer per hour, 6 hours. If it travels at just 1 kilometer per hour, extremely slowly, then it will take definitely much more time. So you have to multiply 6 into 50. That means 300 hours. Okay. Now the question is, yes, 80 kilometer per hour. Now at 80 kilometer per hour, at 80 kilometer per hour, it will take what time? At this speed, 1 kilometer per hour, it takes 6 into 50. So 300 hours. Now if it travels now at 80 kilometer, definitely it will take less than this time. So we have to divide. So divide by 80. Divide what? 6 into 50 divide by 80. So at this 50 kilometer, it takes 6 hours. At 1 kilometer per hour speed, it will take more time, 6 into 50. At 80 kilometer per hour, it will take less than this time. So divided by 80. Okay. So you get this one, that is 0, 0 cancel. So 30 by 8, that means 15 by 4. 15 by 4 hours. 15 by 4, that is 4, 1 by 4 hours. 15 by 4. So 4, 1 by 4 hours. 1 minute. 15 by 4. So, sorry, not 4. Not 4. It will be 3, I think, no? Yes, yes. So not 1 again. Sorry. Not 1 again. It is 3. So 15 by 4, yes. Now you can convert to decimal or you can convert to hour and minute. So 3 by 4. That means 3.75. 3.75 hours. So this is the thing. So at 50 kilometer per hour speed, it takes 6 hours. At 1 kilometer per hour speed, it will take much more time. So 6 into 50, multiply. At 80 kilometer per hour, now it will take less time. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, now another. Yes, now we'll discuss about the food stock. Food available for some persons in a camp or at home, at a household. All right. Now this is a question. This is a question. For five persons in a family, there is food enough for 30 days. Suppose in your family, you buy food for the whole month, 30 days. And suppose in your family, there are 5 family members. So for 5 persons, you have bought food enough for 30 days. So this food will enough for 30 days. It will last for 30 days. For how many members in the family? 5. Okay. Now the question is, how many days this food will last if the number of persons increase? Suppose 3 more persons come to your house as a guest. Suppose you have 3 guests. So total number of persons will be 5 plus 3, 8. So for these 8 persons, this food, which is enough for 30 days for 5, will last for how many days? That is the question. So how many days this food will last? This food will last for 8 persons. Is the question clear? So in your family, there are five family members, 5 persons, and you have bought food enough for 30 days. That means this food which you have bought will last for 30 days. For how many persons? 5 persons. Now suppose 3 guests come to your house, so total number of persons become 5 plus 3, 8. Now the food will last for definitely not 30 days, fewer, less than 30 days. So that number of days you have to find out. Okay, that is a question. Okay, again by unitary method. All right. So you see, this is how you write. For 5 persons, food lasts for how many days? 30 days. For 5 persons, the food will last for how many days? 30 days. Therefore, for one person, what do you think? For one person, the food will last for definitely more than 30 days, many more days. 5 persons, for 5 persons, the food is enough for 30 days. If there is only one person, definitely it will be many more days. So many more, so you have to multiply. So for how many days? 30 into right number by left number always, 30, whether you multiply or divide, always right number by left number. So 30 into 5, 30 into 5 days. If there is only one person in the family, then the food will last for how many days? 30 into 5. So that days. Now, yeah, so we have to find out for 8 persons. For one person alone, the whole food will last for 150 days. 30 into 5, 150 days. Now, for 8 persons, definitely it will last for fewer days. So, you have to divide. You have to divide 30 into 5, divide by what? 8. So many days. All right. Now, if you can work out. So, this will be what? So, it will be 4, 15, 75 by 4. 75 by 4. Isn't it? 75 by 4. So 1575 4, that means 18 3 by 4 days. So this is the answer. 18 3 by 4 days. All right. So see carefully. For 5 persons, the food will last for 30 days. For one person alone, the food will last for many more days. That means 30 into 5 multiply. So for 8 persons, now it will last for fewer days. So divide 30 into 5 this. So by dividing, what you get? Cancelling 75 by 4. That means 18 3 by 4 days. Okay. So this is how you have to work out. So I have shown you three examples of unitary method where you need to multiply, and here another 3 example where you need to divide. Now whether you multiply or divide, always multiply, always divide right hand number by left hand number. Always divide right hand number by left hand number, and even if you multiply, always multiply right hand number by left hand number. Now when it is a case of finding more, you multiply, and when it is a case of finding less, you divide. You follow? So that is the rule. So practice more sums like this. So I hope the method is clear. Okay. All right then. Thank you and good night.